Okay, hi guys, Matt Rhodes here, and it's day 2 of the Arnold Strongman Classic 2023. We're going to have a new champion crown today, 3 more events. We've got the max deadlift on the elephant bar, a new event, the unspun and stone throw, and we finish with the frame carry. So just a reminder here, after day 1, Trey Mitchell is in the lead with Mitchell Hooper in second and Mateusz Kieliszkowski in third, so it's all to play for. Now, Tom Stoltman successfully deadlifted 801 pounds, but as you see here, failed at 841. Hugely disappointing result for him, and it looked like he would end up in last place. Mateusz Kieliszkowski was next up. Of course, we know this is a bad event for him, cost him dearly in the past. He opened with 811 pounds, successfully lifting it here, as you see. He then went for a second attempt at 846 pounds. He took a long time at the bar before he attempted to lift it, and as you see, it just wasn't there. Luke Stoltman then lifted 851 pounds successfully, a good lift for him. He then went back in for an attempt at 886 pounds, but that proved to be too much for him. Tom Evans, the amateur, then came in with an 856 pounds lift, looking excellent. He continues to impress. He then went for 901 pounds. You see him trying to grind it out, but ended up the bar bringing him to the floor.
Evans, and he's going to hitch this thing up too. Not going to be able to.
Then we had Kevin Fairs. He's been struggling so far. He went for 901 pounds. You see him hitching and hitching, working so hard to lift this, and a great deadlift for Kevin, 901. It was many people's favourite to win this, Pavlo Nakonechny, opening on 931 pounds, but unbelievably failing. He then had to come in for his second attempt of 936, failing again, looking to have problems with his hamstring. A huge shock there. Then we had Trey Mitchell with 941 pounds, working so hard, hitching it, but he got it up. Trey gets the job done, and those are huge points for him. Perhaps the biggest surprise here, Rob Kearney, 961 pounds. We're used to seeing him hitch it like this. If he gets it over his knees, he usually gets the bar all the way up. And this was no exception, a huge result for him. Then Mitchell Hooper, 981 pounds. He'd had 2 successful lifts before this, and he made that look fairly comfortable for such huge weight. And that left Bobby Thompson to go for the win on his third and final lift with 986 pounds. He's had to hitch there, he's had to work for it, but a huge lift for Bobby. He looked well in control all event and a deserved winner of the elephant bar deadlift. So that meant the winner was Bobby Thompson with 986 pounds, Mitchell Hooper in second with 981, and Rob Kearney in third, pitting a gap between those top 2 and Trey Mitchell. That meant the standings overall after 3 events were Trey Mitchell with just a half a point lead over Mitchell Hooper. Behind them, Bobby Thompson in third and Mateusz Kieliszkowski in fourth, with Rob Kearney moving into 5th place. The Stoltman slipping further down. So all to play for with 2 events to go, and looking like Trey Mitchell and Mitchell Hooper are the favourites to lift the title. So we then moved into the unspun and stone throw in 83.5 kilograms. This is the first time we've ever had this event at the Arnold Strongman Classic. The guys have to throw this stone as far as they can. They get 3 attempts. Kevin Fairs struggled with this. Of course, he's had such little time to practice as a last-minute entrance and came last. Rob Kearney after that, of course, short levers. It didn't suit him, and he was second to last. In 8th place was Trey Mitchell. Very, very disappointing for Trey. He needed the points. He was in the lead going into this, but has lost huge points. In 7th place, Luke Stoltman. Not a bad effort. And just ahead of him, his brother Tom. Both of those have been sort of mid-pack all competition. Bobby Thompson still making his comeback as he did last year on day number 2, and he came 5th overall in this. I think he'll be reasonably happy. In 4th place, you see here Pavlo Nakonechny, who is limping after hurting himself in the deadlift. So a great result for him. In 3rd place, excellent result for Mitchell Hooper, who puts huge points gap between him and Trey Mitchell. Tom Evans, the amateur, so impressive all the way through and picks up second place in this event. An incredible athlete. And the winner, Mateusz Kieliszkowski, picking up a second event win. He's built for this event, long levers, very athletic, and his technique far better than the rest of the guys, meaning he won this event fairly comfortably. What did you think of this event, guys? It's certainly different. I preferred stone to shoulder, but it's always nice to see something new also. So just to round that up, Mateusz Kieliszkowski wins the event, Tom Evans in second, Mitchell Hooper in third, Pavlo Nakonechny fourth, Bobby Thompson fifth, but very bad news for Trey Mitchell down in eighth. That means we have the fifth and final event to go, with Mitchell Hooper in the lead on 33.5 points. Trey Mitchell trailing him now on 29 points. Mateusz Kieliszkowski moves back up to third, 27.5 points. And Bobby Thompson 2 points behind him on 25.5. All to play for in the last event. Mitchell Hooper will be big favourite now. Most likely Mateusz Kieliszkowski will come second, and it will be a real battle for who comes third. So the final event, the Timber Frame Carrier Classic of the Arnold Strongman Classic. Rob Kearney really struggling with the frame, as he often does, unfortunately, on grip. Tom Evans did very well. He got the frame moving. He couldn't go too far, but for a first ever attempt at this, it's been a remarkable performance by Tom, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of him in future Strongman events. Then Bobby Thompson, who's fought all day to get back up after a terrible first day, again finishing in style here, really fighting for every centimetre. And Bobby Thompson, after a very difficult first day, just as last year on day number 2, fights. A great performance from Bobby here. He battled it out and got a decent distance on the frame.
Just trying to get every bit of distance out of this thing as he pops. Here goes Luke Stoltman.
Then Luke Stoltman was to go. He picked up quite well at the beginning, but then started to struggle quite quickly after that, dropping a couple times, trying to pick it up, but his grip just wasn't there. It's such a tough event, this, on the grip especially. All these guys have big deadlifts, but it's the grip that goes first. Then Pavlo Nakonechny, we know he's struggling with his leg after the injury on the deadlift, but a great performance here, picking it up until his leg failed him. Then it was Tom Stoltman. He's improving on this event. His grip has really improved. He got going well. He had a bit of a difficult angle there on the frame, but managed a quite respectable distance to finish mid-pack. Then Kevin Fares, his best event of the week. First of all, he dropped it and it looked like he might struggle, but then on the next pickup, he really got his rhythm and was the first man to complete the course. Very impressive from Kevin. And Mateusz Kieliszkowski, of course, the world record holder in this, looking to make a statement after winning 2 of the 4 events so far, and he didn't let us down. Yet another win in the timber frame carry. Just shy of his world record, but 3 wins out of 5 for Mateusz. Then Trey Mitchell, he had to do well here to have a chance of winning the title. He's been so close all the way through the event to winning this. But once again, Trey's grip let him down so badly. He just could not pick up the frame. It's almost difficult to watch. Feel very sorry for Trey. And if he could just address this, he would win the Arnold Strongman Classic. So that left Mitchell Hooper. Mitchell picking up the frame, struggling a bit, but kept on going all the way to the end. And that would be enough to see him crowned as Arnold Strongman Classic 2023. So if we just check the timber carry results there, Mateusz Kieliszkowski first, Kevin Fares second, Mitchell Hooper third, and most notably Trey Mitchell all the way down in 10th place. And that means overall, Mitchell Hooper is the Arnold Strongman Classic champion. Mateusz Kieliszkowski makes his comeback with a very respectable 2nd place and 3 wins out of 5. And Bobby Thompson, once again, the comeback man on day 2 to come in 3rd place. Trey Mitchell dropping all the way to 4th just because of that last event. So great competition. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with another video very soon.